In this brief video, we're going to go over documenting from the ER tracker. When in the ER tracker, make sure you have the correct patient that you want to enter a document on highlighted. As you can see right now, I'm going to go into Documents under Jody Harkins. Come down to the right-hand side to Document. If you're not already signed up, you can sign up or continue. And as you can see on this patient, it'll take you right in to the default list of documents for the ER. You can pick from any of these, next page over, and pick from any of these documents. I'm going to close out of this one, come down to our patient Test Joe, and I'm going to come over to his documents. And I just want you to see how this one already defaulted into a document because one has already been initialized on him. If a document has already been initialized, you'll have to proceed and finish that document before you can add another. As you can see, now that we're in the document, there are required pieces, and those are the ones that have the red asterisk, meaning that information has to be filled out in order for the document to be signed. Door to doc time is based off of documentation, so that's how it is calculated. It's calculated from your documents. As you can see, there's a calendar, a notepad, a clock. By clicking on these, it'll open up. This notepad will open up into a bigger word pad. You can also see a lot of the information does flow into this document, so the PCP will flow in. If there was a nursing triage comment, that would flow in, so forth. Within these, you can click on them and either use your drag in or type for your dictation. You can click on any of these. You can also see how by clicking on this, there's a faint bubble over here. We come down here, we could make a comment about the friend. So now that we added that, you can see there's a little check mark next to it. Also down here at the bottom, you can see how allergies are automatically added as long as they've been defined on the patient. You can click right from here and make any edits you need to the allergies list if necessary. And the same with home meds. They will default in. Continuing at the top, you can click through. Past medical history, add any pertinent information. Review of systems. Here I do want to show you positive or negative. You can make all of these positive by clicking on positive. They'll all be circled. You can make all of these negative by clicking on the negative. You can also just select certain ones if you wish to. And again, you can make a comment about it at the bottom. The exam piece. If there were vitals documented from nursing, they would flow into here as well. Procedures. As you can see, somebody's already copied and pasted a procedure into here. We are asking that all providers try to remember to copy and paste any imaging studies into their document. So let's say that Test Joe had a chest x-ray done. While you're in the document, you can click over here to imaging. It'll take you right into the imaging studies. Click on the report. We can copy and paste this. So I'm going to highlight it, right click, copy, red X. I'm going to X out of this, and we're still in our document. We can go in, procedure, And you can copy and paste this into whatever procedure is pertinent. Since this is a chest x-ray, I'm just putting it down here under additional procedures. And I'm going to copy and paste that chest x-ray in. We are being asked to have the ER providers do this for billing purposes, just to help better capture for coding purposes as well. So if you do not do it, you may be asked more information on your documentation. Just say okay. And we can continue going through here and filling out whatever information is needed. On this particular document, there is an x-ray here, so we could have put that x-ray study in over here as well. Does not matter where you put it, just that it's there. Another thing to remember on your documentation is that lab work, any microbiology or pathology reports, those will also flow into your document, although you'll want to wait to initialize your document until those lab works are resulted. That is if you want the results to flow into your document. If you initialize your document before the lab work has been resulted, then the results of those labs will not flow into your document. Also, here is the departure section, which you won't be able to fill out until your patient has been departed. So once you fill out all the necessary information for your patient, we're not going to save and put our PIN in, but we're going to save and leave this in a draft status. Doing so, you can see the preview of the document, can make any changes that you need to by simply canceling and going back to the section. There's even a preview button down here, so you could click preview here and see the preview of your document. Return will take you back. So let's save this. We're going to save it in draft. Now, after we finish the depart section on this patient, we'll be able to go back into our document, enter in the depart information, and then sign the document. Please watch the next video on the departure.